I mean, to be honest, BT, there is quite a lot that does rhyme with purple. I mean, you've got circle, Merkel. What else did I find? Fertile, rehearsal, external, kernel. There is quite a lot that does rhyme with purple, but it did have me thinking. So that's all about the live chat. Anyway, right. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Hope you're all well. It is Thursday, the 28th of October. Sorry, I caught it in the live chat with about a minute to go, and then I started Googling what does rhyme with purple. So I thought I'd answer that question straight in. Hi, everybody. How are we? Hope everybody is well. Hope you're all staying safe. Yeah, it's a bit wet up here at the moment. I'm off to Cumbria tomorrow night for a charity. I'm hosting a charity quiz tomorrow night, and at the moment, I hope you're all staying safe in that area of the woods, because at the moment it looks like I might need a boat to get from the M6. But hope everyone is well. Hope you are all good. I have got loads, and I mean loads, to talk about over the course of the next hour and a bit, along with the quiz as well. Loads and loads of things going on. Loads of people to say hello to that I have bumped into this week. From being in London to even being at the football last night at halftime. Sat at Turf Moor down in the concourse and bumped into a couple of Spurs fans who came and had a picture and said hello. So there's loads and loads of people to say hello to. Loads of things to go through and catch you up with like the karting and all those bits and pieces. And yeah, there's loads. And then what we've got coming next week, it's madness as usual. But let's get the housekeeping and everything out of the way first. If you are new, thank you very much for joining us. The regulars already know all this. There are two ways to play on a Thursday night. You can grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. Sort of like that. I'll show you these a little bit better later on, but look at that. You guys have been requesting these, but I will talk more about those later. But you grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper, settle yourselves in, grab your friends and family on whatever you're on, WhatsApp and Zooms and Facebook messengers or whatever you're doing. 50 questions to come, or you can play interactively on quizjockey.com. You can play interactively against people you know. You can set up private rooms for people you know. Hang on. You can play against people you don't know, or set up private rooms for people you know, and have fun that way. That's on all the ways you can play on a Thursday night. My other screen's just frozen, so I'm going to jump straight into that. Hello to the Robson and the Meacher family. Good evening to you, using the YouTube live super chat on there. So yeah, good evening to all of you guys. Whenever that happens, it freezes my screen and it freaks me out. But hello to you guys. Hope you're well. So yeah, if you do want to freak me out, super chat down the bottom on the live chat. But yeah, hello everyone. Hope you're all good. Right, I'm just going to jump straight into it. I'll do all the other bits and pieces and talking to everyone later on. Because I've got things like gifts to thank, people who came karting. I'm just looking. I've got this new like little glass thing that sits on my desk so I can write on, and there's all sorts in there. Anyway, right, let's get into this. I'm starting on Instagram actually. Hello to Lou, Pippa, and Becky who are in Great Bedouin. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are all well. Happy 70th birthday for this Saturday to Pam Clark. They're all away celebrating with her this week in Yorkshire, and still doing the Zoom quiz tonight with family and friends back home. So that's lots of love from all of the family. So hello to you guys. Hello to the Twizzes, the Gregorys, the Thatchers, and Kirsty, which I thought, like they were, and Kirsty. But yeah, hello to all of you guys as well. Hope you are all well and staying safe. I know you guys are all in different parts of the UK, so good evening, guys. Could you do a shout out from rainy Somerset? Oh yeah, I know that feeling. To our lovely friends, the Jordans, and that's from the Bakers. So good evening. Now you've put on there still yet to get a 50. I am predicting, and I'm going to put this out there, there is going to be a lot of you tonight who are going to achieve the 50 out of 50 that you have been trying to do. That is not to say that I have dumbed down the quiz in any way, shape, or form, but round 3, because of the sort of majority of the country, and a lot of messages I've had this week about whether or not I was going to be inclusive of some of the little people this evening, there is a chance. It's still there for, if you don't have any children, but there is a chance that there could be some good 50 out of 50s tonight. Just going to put that out there, but I'll talk more about that in a minute. Hello to Beryl and George. Good evening to both of you who are keeping their 100% attendance record. That's it. Tick, you are in. So good evening to you guys. Hello to Dave Leask, who is in Corsham in Wiltshire. Happy birthday for tomorrow. That's from C. So good evening to you. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. And the last one I saw on here. Hello to the Mella Double Brightwell family in Northampton. So good evening to you guys. That was from Shannon. So hello to all of you. Oh yeah, that's the only thing that might trip some of you up on the 50 out of 50 might be the flag, but we'll get to that later. Twitter, let's duck on over to there because I saw loads on here as well. Hello to Kieran and Lorna, who are quizzing in self-isolation. Get well soon, guys. And I am coming back to you, Kieran. I've just not stopped, but I do want to have a good chat with you about what we started talking about. So I haven't forgotten you at all. But yeah, we'll be back in touch with you. Hopefully next week when everything calms down a little bit. So I've got some travelling to do next week. But yeah, get well soon to both of you. Hayley, I'm just going to say hello to Hayley, Martin, Leon, and Nicola, and Jeanette. Jeanette, I am really sorry. Next time, don't panic. Next time, because you've missed twice now, so it's got to be third time lucky, really, hasn't it? But I will come back to Hayley, Martin, and Leon later on. But hello to all of you. Hope you are well. Hello to Christina Lang, who has also possibly got Charles Savin joining her this evening. Who's got a job interview tomorrow. Good luck, Charles. I am sure you will be absolutely fine. I know you will. Remember meeting you here when you came up to Darwin. So I'm sure you're lovely bloke, and I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. I have no doubts at all. Hello to Kyle, who has deserted to stay at his nan and Tad's tonight, and is joining their team. He is our flag man. Help. Well, very, very quickly, run through as many flags as you can find online and see if you can remember any of them. That would be my advice. And then you can say to him, look, we got it without you. But hello to all of you. Hope you are all well. Hello to Rob Callahan as well. It's his birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday to him. Hello to the Keenstonians of Helen and John, who are both feeling very, very poorly. So yeah, get well soon, guys. I know there's a lot of people feeling very, very poorly at the moment. I've got a very, very poorly Sarah as well, who's currently crashed out on the sofa. She's very, very much under the weather at the minute, but still working hard and still plugging away. So she's crashed out downstairs. So yeah, get well soon to everyone who's not feeling brilliant at the moment. Shout out to Claire Barnes as well, our friend who had a birthday yesterday. She's not had the best of years, but she's an amazing woman and an amazing scout leader. That's from Julie and Mick Roberts. So good evening to you guys as well. Let me come off of that one. Oh my word, shouldn't have Facebook group chats open when the quiz is on, because that will just really distract me. But hello to hello. They're probably not watching, but hello M. Happy birthday again, N, for yesterday. And hello to Matt as well. Right, let's get into how long we got? 7.5 minutes. Right, let's get through some of these as well. I'll try and do them as we go through the quiz if I miss any. But hello to the Ferris family who are in Devon and the Horsemans in Ripon from Jules and Malk in Spain. I bet you guys are loving it over there in Spain at the moment, because at least you have nice warm weather. We've got downpours and misery at the moment. But yeah, hello to all of you. Hope you're well. Not jealous in the slightest, but hope you're fine. Hope you're all well. Can you say a big happy birthday to Milky Joe, who's 35 today? He'll be playing the quiz tonight and would love a shout out. He's been too shy to post one himself. Wow, bless you. Well, happy birthday. Enjoy your 35th. I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine. Kim and Carol have dropped in advance because they wanted to let us know where they're going to be on Saturday. I'm going to say it now because I'm going to say it now. I've got 2 more rounds to finish, and then I'm going straight into pre-record of Saturday night's quiz. Yeah, so I'll explain why after. So I'm pre-recording Saturday night's quiz pretty much straight after I've finished tonight's quiz. So yeah, I'll have forgotten by the time, but they are off to Wat Tyler Country Park, having spooky fun at a Halloween fright centre. Sounds like good fun, and then maybe not. So it's going to last all weekend as they're off for a Halloween weekend in a caravan holiday park. Well, have fun, ladies. I'm sure you will. You guys seem to find that the most incredible things that you can to get involved in. So hello to you guys. Hope you are. Can we have a shout out to Anna? Whose 50th birthday is on Wednesday. Of course you can. I like this. It's from the other weird dot, who is borrowing Anna's account. Well, yeah, happy birthday, Anna. Hope you have an incredible 50th birthday over there in Sweden. I'm sure you'll get spoiled rotten by everybody over there. Hello to the Worleys from Plymouth, who have headed to Scotland to be there for the birth of their second grandchild. So yeah, good luck, guys. I'm sure everything will go well. So hope you're all well. Hope Jenny goes well. Hope you're all well. Shout out to the Fox family, and especially my mum Sue, who's just had an emergency operation last week. She's doing well, and she loves doing the quiz as well. So yeah, get well soon, Sue. I'm sure you will be. It sounds like you're in safe hands and got some great people around you to get you feeling better, which is good. Good to have. Happy 30th birthday even to our daughter Rosie for yesterday. Currently on holiday together in wet and windy North Wales, but we're still tuning into your quiz as we do. Well, good evening to all of you. Hope you guys are okay. Hi to Ethan, please, who is playing along tonight as it's half term. Can you also say that he must go to bed as soon as it's finished so he's not too tired and grumpy for our couple of days sightseeing in London tomorrow? Oh, have fun doing that, Karen and Ethan and everyone. You will have a giggle. Hopefully you got some really, really good things lined up as well. So yeah, have fun doing that. Happy birthday to Tony, who's 53 on Saturday. That comes from James. So yeah, have a great birthday on Saturday. Right, so this actually is on one of my other lists, but it's come up now. So shout out please for the Bakewell tarts. After my lesson on Zoe's show this morning, I'm all ready for tonight. Oh, I love this morning. It was great fun to be back with Zoe and everyone. And so is newbie Linda from Claire at Twickenham branch. And on that point, I do need to say a massive thank you, because no one told me about this. I popped into the office on Tuesday and there was a parcel there, but from the newbies and one half of the Bakewell tarts. I'm not sure why it's one half of the Bakewell tarts, but thank you very, very much for the gifts. Jack has very much enjoyed the Jammy Dodgers. I think I got one. But yeah, thank you very much for the gifts that you sent to the office. It was very, very sweet of you, very, very kind of you, and very, very unexpected because everyone forgot to tell me that to keep an eye out for something. So yeah, so thank you very much. I've got the glass. It's been used, so it's currently downstairs at the moment. My other screen's frozen, but hello to Rosie Bonnie, as we're all going to Harry Potter World on Sunday for her birthday trip. Still need to go to Harry Potter World, so have an amazing time. I'm sure you will, Rosie. I'm sure you'll absolutely enjoy it. What a birthday trip that'll be. But yeah, have a lot of fun round there. But yeah, that's still on my list of places that I need to visit. Right, 3 minutes. So I've got a couple more on here. Daniel McHugh, it's his 50th birthday today, so happy birthday to him. Hope he's well. I hope you have a great day. Shout out to the Prince family, which is Tracy, Tony, and our flag whiz Niall. Hello to all of you. Will he get the flag tonight? We'll see. Hello to Sue and Mike in Wimborne in Dorset. Hello to Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. The Mills family in Sheffield, which is Richard, Sarah, Carla, Liam, Gabby, and Tom. Hello to all of you guys as well. Oh, there was less on here than I thought. And please, there's 2 to go. Hello to Bill Tutor. So good morning to you. Hope you are, good evening even to you. Hope you're well. And then the last one I've got on here is Christine Fryer, who is 70 today, and her brother John Kenyon, whose birthday is on Saturday. They are 2 of the group of 14 of us who do the quiz every week. Wish them both happy birthday from all of us as they spend some time together to celebrate. Thank you so much. That's from Linda. Well, yeah, happy birthday, Christine. Happy birthday, John. And hello to the 14 of you who are all lining up and ready to go. Right, let's jump into YouTube Live. Just to prove, right, so you can all back me up in the YouTube live chat before I turn it off, but I've just had a message from Sarah saying, can I have a shout out for your poorly wife? I already have. Should have switched on earlier, Sarah. But yes, obviously get well soon. She's currently downstairs, out of it. Right, let's spin through these. Hello to our usual YouTube live legends. Hello to Andrew Fisher, Grace Hancock, good evening. Paula Rogers, Lindsay Anderson, John Peck, BT, Christine Shaler, hello to you. Claire Baker, Frank Halliday, good evening. I think Andrew Fisher, yeah, no, I got you. Hello, Andrew Fisher. I think I've got everyone in there. I'll scroll down and pick out a couple from here as well, because it's only set to top chat, so it doesn't show me everything, and it doesn't want to work. Brilliant. Well, hello to everyone who's in the YouTube live chat. Remember, the YouTube live chat's about to be switched off. If you are playing on Facebook, please do not put the answers in the comments. Otherwise, Beck will go in there and remove them very, very quickly. But yeah, so please don't put your answers in the comments. Grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper. Write your answers down and we'll give them to you at various points during the quiz. And finally then, to our patrons in the Discord server, let's go through and say hello to who we've got. We've got Lindsay and all of the Allens, and happy birthday to your friend. I was going to write down the name, but can't remember who it was, which I saw earlier. Hello to Ruth, hello to Roxy, hello to Two's Company, Tamara, White Regis Social Club. Colin, I know you've not been well as well, so hopefully you're on the mend as well. Hello, good evening to Lee. Hello to Vicky, who is playing on her own along with this evening. Paul and Claire, she's not really, that is just a long running joke. Good evening to Paul and Claire. Two's company, I think I missed you, but hello to Jeff, Fee, and Grandad as well. Hashtag Musketeers, I'll come back to you in a little while. Irene Blair Robinson, Martin Leach. I've just seen your picture, Carl. Tuesday night dinner. Tristan, the Whiskey Wizard. Good evening. Hope you're well. Hello to Jess. And Jingo. Oh, hello from Jeremy, Carol, and Mary in Warrington, just down the road from me. Hope you guys are okay. Mr. Alan Jackson. Can never forget you. Jebron Normsky and all of the Undiscovered. And the Mill Lane Mob. Whoa. Hello. To be fair, I do still need to reply to your messages, so I'll just keep me gob shut about having missed you. But we have missed you. Right, that is it. Get yourself sorted. That one there, that one there. Right, so it is Thursday, the 28th of October. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Hope you're all well. 50 questions in front of us. So no, if you weren't with us right at the very start, I did say there was a chance that people could get their very first. If I turn the live chat off. Let me just double check. Hold, please. Yeah, so there is a chance that people could, yes, so people could get their very first 50 out of 50. Now, one of the things I got a lot of messages about during the week was, it's half term. Are you doing anything for the kids? A lot of people were saying they were going to let the kids stay up and play the quiz tonight. Round 3 goes back to something that I did exclusively on our Facebook page about 9 months ago now. It's a children versus adults. It's things that children will definitely know, but how much the adults remember of some of their easiest questions in the world. And the easiest questions are sometimes the trickiest. We will come to those for round 3. So round 3 is a sort of a children versus adults for you. But don't worry, if you're an adult without kids, you can definitely still play along. Right, let's push that button. There we go. Right, so we start as we always do then. We'll come to that round 3 in a little while. I've just seen your message, Beck, as well. I'm only giggling. Right, here we go. Picture round, 10 random pictures. Starting with this. What are these? So what are these for number 1? All the messages are coming in from people going, oh, that's us finished for round 3. You just wait and see. Number 2, name the country from the flag. So name the country from the flag for number 2. Number 3. Now, be very careful with this question because make sure you've listened and read it properly. What type of spirit would you find this logo on? So this is on a specific bottle of spirit. So what type of spirit would you find this logo? Number 4, name the best-selling author pictured here. Name the best-selling author pictured here. Question 5, name the bird. Birds, name the birds. Is there 2 of them? Question number 6. Who is this? Who is this for question number 6? Question number 7. Who is this? Person, not the character name before anyone. So who is this person, not character? Number 8, name the company from the logo. So name the company from the logo. Question number 9, name the character from this picture. So name the character from this picture for number 9. And your final picture, number 10, name the video game company from this logo. So name the video game company from this logo. So if you are new to us, we do post all of these up onto Twitter and Instagram in the break. So if you need more time, we take a break after 30 questions. So they all go up onto social media, so you can have a bit more time to work your way through them, or any you're unsure of, you can go back and have a look at them then. Entertainment round then for you. 9 random, no, 9? Why would there be 9? There will be 10. 10 random questions, TV, music, and film. Starting with this. George Clooney and Julia Roberts starred in which 2016 crime thriller? It was called Money What? So George Clooney and Julia Roberts starred in which 2016 crime thriller? It's called Money What? Number 2, how many princes were there in the title of the 1991 hit by Spin Doctors? How many princes were there in the title of the 1991 hit by Spin Doctors? Number 3, in which sci-fi series, TV and movies, would you find the characters Mulder and Scully? So in which sci-fi series would you find the characters Mulder and Scully? Number 4, which decade did the first Halloween movie featuring character Michael Myers come out? Was it the 70s, the 80s, or the 90s? So in which decade did the first Halloween movie featuring character Michael Myers come out? Was it the 70s? Was it the 80s? Or was it the 90s? Train. Oh, the noise cancellation is too good on this mic. I will, yeah. Let's go into Clitheroe. Question 5. Jerome Flynn formed a double act that secured 3 UK #1 singles with which person? So Jerome Flynn formed a double act that secured 3 UK #1 singles with which person? Number 6, which children's TV show would you find Susie Sheep, Candy Cat, Danny Dog, Freddie Fox? So which children's TV show would you find Susie Sheep, Candy Cat, Danny Dog, and Freddie Fox? Number 7, start again. Who played Tony Montana? Tony Montana in the 80s movie Scarface. No relation to Hannah Montana. That would be very weird if Hannah Montana was in Scarface. It's not that kind of film. But who played Tony Montana in the 80s movie Scarface? Uh-oh. Question number 8. Which girl group had #1s with Round Round, Hole in the Head, and About You Now? So which girl group had #1s with Round Round, Hole in the Head, and About You Now? Number 9, what is the name of the Netflix series starring Gillian Anderson as a therapist? Deliberately had to omit a word from that because otherwise it would have given it away. But what is the name of the Netflix series starring Gillian Anderson as a therapist? And finally, number 10, Will Smith played a reckless superhero in which 2008 movie? I watched that for the first time about 2 years ago. But yeah, so Will Smith played a reckless superhero in which 2008 movie? So then, as explained, your final 10 then, these should, in theory, these are things that children should be learning about depending on age, but for adults, they should really come straight away. Well, let's find out, because I know when I did the children versus adults quiz, they were, yeah, interesting answers. Here's number 1. A nice simple one for you to start with. How many meters are 600 centimeters? So how many meters are 600 centimeters? Number 2, what material are cans of fizzy drink made from? So what material are cans of fizzy drink made from? I'd love it if adults have just handed the notepad to the kids that are in the room and just gone, right, that's you then, off you pop. You can do these 10. Number 3, Rapunzel had really long what? Be nice, Mr. Alan Jackson, on Quiz Jockey. But Rapunzel had really long what? Question 4. What is the name of the plates that make up the Earth's crust? So what is the name of the plates that make up the Earth's crust? Question 5. What is another name for the musical instrument glockenspiel? So what is another name for the musical instrument glockenspiel? It is technically like, are you smarter than a... I just couldn't really call it that for copyright reasons. Number 6, in the nursery rhyme, it's raining, it's pouring. What did the old man do to his head? So in the nursery rhyme, it's raining, it's pouring. What did the old man do to his head? Number 7, what is the chemical in a balloon that makes it float? I don't know why I said it like that. So what is the chemical in a balloon that makes it float? Number 8, what is the reflection of sound called? So what is the reflection of sound called? Question number 9. Start again. The Armada ships came from which country to invade England in 1588? So the Armada ships came from which country to invade England in 1588? And your final question. In which game, which mobile game I should have put, but in which mobile game do you throw birds at pigs? So in which game do you throw birds at pigs? If you think it's the obvious answer, go with the obvious answer, would be my advice. Just a little tip. Oh, hang on. Let me get rid of that and come across. Right, that is it. That's your first 30 questions of this evening. So we're going to take a short break, as we always do, and then when we come back, we'll have a bit of a chat about some bits and pieces and some stuff coming up. Give you the answers and then give you the final 20 questions. That's the wrong screen to be pushing buttons on. That one there. See you after this. Unmuted. There we go. Right, so we'll give you the answers to these shortly. I'll do that one in a bit, actually. Yeah, it's been a very, very busy week since we were last live with you guys. So I mentioned on the... oh, yeah. So I mentioned last Thursday that I was going to a go-karting event on the Friday, and a massive thank you to Carl and Simon who joined the team. We had a brilliant day. We came 20th out of 21st, and we celebrated finishing 20th out of 21st because we were 21st out of 21 for a very long time, partly down to my rather epic spin into the tyre barrier. But yeah, I know a lot of you are watching the live stream and what have you, so I've seen some of the comments. It was really, really good. But so hello to all of the team at WTF1 for putting the event on, but especially hello to Paul O'Neill again, and also to Lewis as well at ITV. The very, very short version of events, when we first arrived, there was a gentleman all kitted up in his race suit, and he was like, "Oh, what team are you?" Team JVPQ. And he said, "Oh, you must be the guy that got Paul in trouble." I was like, "Whoa, what have I done?" He said, "Oh, apparently some guy mentioned it on the quiz that he was coming down and seeing him, and people weren't aware of it, and you've got him in trouble." So yeah, unbeknown to me, so was told I got him in trouble. Thankfully, hadn't. But yeah, hello to Lewis, and hello to Paul as well, and everyone, Tommy and Matt and Katie and everyone at WTF1. It was an awesome day out. But like I say, we finished 20th out of 21st, and it was only the last, an epic final stint by Simon to put him in position, and then Carl finishing it off. Me, because I was rubbish all day pretty much. Spent more time spinning and going backwards. But yeah, so we jumped and finished 20th out of 21. Very, very sweet victory. And also on that, talking of racing as well, I do want to say hello to Bill and Bill and Neil, both from Neil Fowler Motorsport. Bill made his racing debut at the weekend and did very, very well. So well done to you. I'm gutted. I wanted to be there in person, but I was in London, which I'll come to that part in a little while, because I have got someone to say hello to, because they gave me a pen on Saturday night, which is really cool. But I'll come to that in a little while. But yeah, so well done, Bill, for your racing debut. You did brilliantly. So well done to you for that. Right. What do I need to do? Right. Hang on, I've lost my clock. Right there. So yeah, I've got another minute. I'll give you another minute then. I'm a bit ahead of where I normally am, so I'll give you another minute. So yeah, let me get rid of that one on my. I need to talk about this. I'm actually making lists now. Of things I need to talk about. So let me get rid of that one. Let me get rid of that one. I'm going to talk about Lily in a little while. Yeah, hello to the two ladies who I bumped into at Burnley's Ground Turf Moor. I went to watch the football yesterday and got there late, intended on going in, watching the game, and then sneaking back out again. But I sort of caught up with a friend, so moved in the second half, ended up getting caught on camera, which someone found and put on Twitter. Which was great. I don't know how that happened. But hello to the two ladies as well who asked for a photo at halftime, which was really, really sweet. So hello to both of you as well. Hope you are both well. I didn't catch your names. Really should. I'm going to start having to do that. Catching people's names so I can say hello properly. Was it a decent pen? Yes, it is a very, very decent pen. There. It's got the tablet thing on the top. But I'll come to that in the second break. Right. Get your answer sheets together. Get yourselves sorted. Get yourselves ready to go. Let me put that back on that one, and then let me do that, and then let me do that, and then let me do that. Right, so we started. Apparently, I'm taunting you all on tonight as well by saying it was easy. I personally thought it was easy, but sorry, my bad. Right, here's your picture answers then. Number one. What are these? They are meringue. Number two, name the country. It is Sri Lanka. Number three, what type of spirit would you find this logo on? It is gin. So the right answer I was looking for is gin. You'll find that on a bottle of Bombay Sapphire. I'll be honest, it's not my favourite of the gins, but it is still nice. Number four, name the best-selling author. That's Helen Fielding of Bridget Jones's Diary. Number five, name the bird. Name the bird. They are magpies. I put two on screen because I know some people do have the superstition around only seeing one. But yeah, well played. Number six, who is this? That is Cristiano Ronaldo. Number seven, who is this? That is Maureen Lipman She was awarded her damehood yesterday, I think it was. Number 8, name the company. That is MasterCard. Number 9, name the character. That is Rue. And number 10, name the video game company. That is Rockstar Games. Entertainment then for you. Entertainment answers. Number 1, George Clooney and Julia Roberts starred in which 2016 crime thriller? Money. It's Money Monster. If you've not seen it, give it a watch. It's a good film, to be honest. It's not one I'll go back to and watch a lot, but it's a good film. I'd forgotten about it, and I'll talk about that after. Number 2, how many princes were there in the title of the 1991 hit by Spin Doctors? It was called Two Princes. That one. Number 3, in which sci-fi series would you find the characters Mulder and Scully? It was The X-Files. Number 4, in which decade did the first Halloween movie featuring character Michael Myers come out? It was the 70s. I think it was 1978 off the top of my head. But yeah, Michael Myers first appeared. The first Halloween movie, 1970s. Number 5, Jerome Flynn formed a double act that secured 3 UK #1 singles with which person? It was Robson Green. Unfortunately, Nat, Joe and Bart. It wasn't Jedward, although now that is a group I would like to see. Jerome Flynn, Robson Green and Jedward. Imagine them singing Unchained Melody together. Number 6, which children's TV show would you find Susie Sheep, Candy Cat, Danny Dog and Freddie Fox? It is Peppa Pig. Number 7, who played Tony Montana in the 80s movie Scarface? It was Al Pacino. Number 8, which girl group had number ones with Round Round, Hole in the Head and About You Now? It was the Sugar Babes, unfortunately not the Sugar Puffs. Number 9, what is the name of the Netflix series starring Gillian Anderson as a therapist? It's Sex Education. 2 appearances of Gillian Anderson in the entertainment round today. And finally, number 10, Will Smith played a reckless superhero in which 2008 movie? It was Hancock. So your children stroke adults questions, quiz, etc. Number 1, how many meters are 600 centimeters? It is 6. Number 2, which material are cans of fizzy drink made from? It is aluminium. Number 3, Rapunzel had really long what? It is hair. I knew there'd be someone who came up with something sillier than hair. Number 4, what is the name of the plates that make up the Earth's crust? It is tectonic plates. Number 5, what is another name for the musical instrument glockenspiel? Okay, xylophone is what I was looking for. I probably worded it badly, and I was talking to the guys in the Discord server in the break, in the Patreon Discord server in the break. So yeah, I've probably worded that badly, but I think most people kind of knew where I was going with it. Number yeah, I hadn't thought that one out. Number 6, in the nursery rhyme, it's raining, it's pouring. What did the old man do to his head? He bumped his head. He couldn't get up in the morning. Number 7, what is the chemical in a balloon that makes it float? It is helium. Number 8, what is the reflection of sound called? It is echo. Number 9, the Armada ships came from which country to invade England in 1588? It was Spain, or La Española. And finally, number 10, in which game do you throw birds at pigs? Which you should never do. But it was Angry Birds. So there you go. That is your first 30 questions of this evening. How are you getting on so far at home? Let us know, as you always do. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Fire it over across all of our social media and let us know how you are doing. 2 rounds still to come. We've got connections round, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links them all together, and 10 random general knowledge for you to finish off this evening. I'm just waiting for everyone to catch up because I'm 30 seconds ahead, you see, and I haven't got time in this bit before I go into connections round to talk about anything else. So, yeah, a lot of you got 10 out of 10 on round 3 and are saying that you found your levels. Zach, I can confirm, yes, there is absolutely no truth in that. Because there's there's one big reason. The show's called I'm a Celebrity, of which I am not. So yeah, there is absolutely. Zach, Bex just fired this over to me. Zach on Twitter says, "Is there any truth that Jay is going to be in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here?" Yes, there is absolutely not. Not one iota of truth in that, because you have to be a celebrity to be invited onto those kind of shows. I am not a celebrity. I'm an idiot who sits in front of a camera twice a week and asks questions. So, right. On that bombshell, let's move on to connections. I was about to say connection at St. Martin's, but it's not. It's our connections round. Right, push that button there, that one there, and that one there. Here we go. Okay, so connections round. As always, 9 questions. Question 10. What links them all together? Let us know when you... Things back in the right place. Let us know when you get the connection. Let us know. Here we go. Question number 1. Known as the Shinkansen in Japan, what is the name of the train running on their high-speed network? So known as the Shinkansen in Japan, what is the name of the train running on their high-speed network? It's also potentially the name of the network, but I didn't want to go down that route just in case. Number 2, what would you use a wood, stroke driver, stroke iron, or a putter to hit? So what would you use a wood, stroke driver, stroke iron, or putter to hit? Number 3, what is the oblong container generally used in winter for warmth or comfort? So what is the oblong container generally used in winter for warmth or comfort? Number 4, what is the nickname for the London Underground? Oh, I'll start again. What is the nickname for the London Underground? It's known as the what? Remember, it's got to fit with all of the other questions, because you might end up with 2, because when I was thinking about this again earlier, I came up with another 3 answers. Only one of them was clean. So yeah, what is the nickname for the London Underground? It's the what? Number 5, what is the name for the cover? I'll start again. What is the name for the... Yeah, I knew I'd written this wrong. What is the name for the covering of the hand for protection? What is the name for the covering for the hand? Oh, no, I am right. What is the name for the covering for the hand for protection? Probably just missed some kind of grammatical error. So what is the name for the covering for the hand for protection? Number 6, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Vanessa Williams, what is the name of the 1996 action film? So again, this might be one that you'll have to have a think about. Look at what other answers you've got, see if you can work out the link, and you should, even if you've never heard of this film, should be able to get it. but starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Vanessa Williams. What is the name of the 1996 action film? Number 7. Now, be very, very careful on this one. Think of, yeah. You'd find 4 of these on a car filled with air. So you'd find 4 of these on a car filled with air. Again, think of the grand scheme of the connection. And it will help you with the answer, because if it doesn't fit the connection, it will be wrong. I think some of you may fall into the trap on that one. Number 8. Who was on the run, according to the Beatles hit? So who was on the run, according to the Beatles hit? I knew someone would have something to say about Reliant Robins. I knew that was going to come through. Thanks, Colin. Question number 9. What is exchanged at a wedding? Oh, yeah, I've badly worded that. I should have put, what is exchanged at a wedding by the bride and groom? Digging myself out of a hole quite quickly. So what is exchanged by a bride and groom at a wedding? So question number 10, what links them all together? Remember, it has to fit with the connection. Come on, Beck. Beck sent me that. That doesn't fit with the connection. But yeah, so what links them all together? The answers have to fit with the others, otherwise it won't be marked right. It might appear right on paper and you think that's right, but if it doesn't fit with the connection, like the one Beck's just sent through to me, that doesn't fit. Okay. The on the run question, I thought it was, to be fair, that one came off the top of my head because I've sung that with a friend of mine at karaoke, because that's a song that he likes to sing. But I thought it was Beatles. Could be Wings. So it's either Beatles or Wings, and you'll know where I'm up to with that one. Okay, general knowledge then to finish off. Number 1, what is Prince William's second name? So what is Prince William's second name? Number 2, the Bahamas is made up of 700 individual islands. True or false? So the Bahamas is made up of 700 individual islands. Is this true or is this false? Bye, everybody on that train. That's off to Rochdale. Number 3, who replaced Alex Ferguson as manager of Manchester United? Their United fans are desperate for the heydays of Alex Ferguson right about now. I'm desperate for any heydays, if I'm honest. So who replaced Alex Ferguson as manager of Manchester United? Number 4, what was the name of the 4th book in the Harry Potter series? So what was the name of the 4th book in the Harry Potter series? Number 5. Where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code V? So where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code V? Question 6. Made famous in the 1980 film Fame, what was the name of the lower leg covering? I start again. Made famous in the 1980 film Fame, what was the name of the lower leg covering item of clothing often seen in bright colours? Fame, I wanna live forever. Number 7. Which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? So which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? Question 8. The UK's first motorway toll road opened in 2003 on the outskirts of which UK city? So the UK's first motorway toll road opened in 2003 on the outskirts of which UK city? Don't know how that can make any money, because whenever I'm on it, there's never anyone on it. Question number 9. Which free online encyclopedia website was launched in 2001? Was it Ask Jeeves? Was it Wikipedia? Or was it Google? So which free online encyclopedia website is launched in 2001? Ask Jeeves, Wikipedia, or Google? And your final question of the multiple choice. The euro is the currency of how many countries? Is it 17, 19, or 21? So the euro is the currency of how many countries? 17, 19, or 21? Right, so it is short break time. Before I do just want to say, firstly, hello to Haley, Martin, and Leon, and thank you very much for the invite to allow me to be part of your team for the charity quiz on Saturday night. On that, I do want to say a big hello to Sarah Goss. I spent a bit of time, so there were a couple of teams there who recognised me on the night, which didn't recognise me to the break. So if the Quizmaster's watching again, I am really sorry. I kept such a low key and out of the way. And then everybody wanted to talk to me, so I do apologise again, but you did a brilliant job. It was a fantastic quiz, 100 questions, had me thinking quite a lot all the way through. So yeah, hello to Sarah Goss. Spent a lot of time speaking to Peter, and he told me what you guys went through back in March last year, or before March, for the first lockdown last year. Peter gave me the pen and he said, please, on Thursday night, will you tell Sarah how much I love her? Thank her very, very much for all of her support through all of this, through everything. So thank you very much for the pen. But yeah, hello to both of you. I hope you're all, and the rest of your team as well. And then finally on that point, hello to the other team who were there, who were convinced I wasn't who I said I was, and I must be either my younger brother, which he's a lot younger than me, or an imposter, even with pulling out my driving license. So hello to you guys as well. See, told you it was me. And the guys I saw at the station as well, at Falconwood Station, who shouted and said, we're really sorry we didn't play the quiz tonight. And I was like, I know, I didn't either. It was pre-recorded. So don't worry, you can go back and watch it. So hello to you guys as well. But yeah, Haley, Martin, Leon, thank you so much for the invite. Had a brilliant weekend down with you guys. It was ace. It was a great quiz. Really enjoyed it. And I know you guys raised quite a bit of money for Welling, which is great. Right, let's put you on the break, and when I come back, I'll give you another minute or so, because I've got something to show you, which you've been asking for, and give you some answers. See you after this. No, hang on. Oh, hang on. It's gone wrong. That one. Right, coming back across very a little bit earlier than the timer sort of shown. Yeah, one of the things you've probably seen there in the break anyway. So we've had the A4 notepads for a while, ta-da, and pen, ta-da. But one of the things, very beautifully now designed by the wonderful Beck. Look at that. Oh, I can't turn my hand properly. A lot of you are saying, oh, could they not be lined and could they not be set out in the quiz formats and everything? So that is all there. And then I need to do him now. To find out where to get them, if you have your phones at the ready, a little cartoony version of me is going to pop up in your bottom right-hand corner now. There he is. Hey, that's me. Yeah, there's basically a bundle set of these. They're over on Prezi Box now. So yeah, head on over. I'll put him up one more time. Go on, go again. Do that again. Come back, Jay. There you go. Right, while I set up everything there. So yeah, over on Prezi Box now. Because a lot of you are asking if we could actually have them set up in the right way. But on that, get your notepads that you're currently using, get your marking pens, or if you're on Quiz Jockey, your answers are now locked in. Here we go. Let's start with this then, number one. So known as the... I knew when I wrote this question, I knew someone would put Thomas Tank Engine. But known as the Shinkansen in Japan, what is the name of the train running on the high-speed network? It is the Bullet Train. Now, I know that Thomas the Tank Engine is quick, but come on. And number two, what would you use a wood, stroke driver, stroke iron, or putter to hit? It is a golf ball. Okay. Number three, what is the oblong container generally used in winter for warmth or comfort? It is a hot water bottle. Number four, what is the nickname for the London Underground? It is the Tube. You've also got all sorts of other names that you could have had, but the Tube is the one I was looking for. Number five, what is the name for the covering for the hand for protection? It is glove. Number six, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Vanessa Williams. What is the name of the 1996 action film? It's Eraser. I'm blaming Michael Birch, by the way, for some of these older films, but I'll be telling you why in a few weeks. Number seven, you'd find four of these on a car filled with air. It's the tyre. Tyre goes round the wheel and then the wheel is attached. So yeah, tyre is what we're looking for. Number eight, what was on the run according to the Beatles hit? So it's banned on the run, and I do apologise. So this is where the confusion. This is one of the very rare occasions where I pick something out of my brain and go, oh, that'll fit in for the connection, or that'll fit in at some point in the quiz. It was the Wings. I double checked in the break. It was the Wings. But I used to sing this with a mad Beatles fan called Sean. He's also a very good quizzer as well. Hi, Sean. But yeah, so we used to sing this, and because he's mad Beatles, it's just stuck in my head it was the Beatles. But most of you knew where I was going for it. Number nine, what is exchanged at a wedding? It is ring. So number 10, what links them all together? They are things made from rubber. So rubber ring, hot water bottles are made from rubber, golf balls are made from rubber, rubber tubes, I can't remember half. Oh, erasers, so another word for eraser is rubber. There you go. Things made from rubber. General knowledge. Let's finish off the quiz then with this. Number one, what is Prince William's second name? It's Arthur. Just put this somewhere. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Come back quickly. Come back quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? William Arthur Philip Louis. There you go. So it's Arthur. Number two, the Bahamas is made up of 700 individual islands. It is true. Number three, who replaced Alex Ferguson as manager of Manchester United? It's David Moyes. Band on the run. Number four, what was the name of the fourth book in Harry Potter series? It was The Goblet of Fire. Number five, where in the world would you expect to find a car with the vehicle registration code V? It's the Vatican City. I don't know if you're playing on Quiz Jockey, Colin, or whether or not you played with pen and paper, but Colin went, well, it depends where they've driven. It could be anywhere. Fair point. Number six, made famous in the 1980 film Fame. What was the name of the lower leg covering item of clothing, often seen in bright colours? It was leg warmers. I need to change this monitor. I've still got the coloured streaks down it. Number seven, which sauce is traditionally served with turkey? It's cranberry. Number 8, the UK's first motorway toll road opened in 2003 on the outskirts of which UK city? It's Birmingham. Number 9, which free online encyclopedia website was launched in 2001? It's Wikipedia. And number 10, the euro is the currency of how many countries? It's 17. Dun, 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 dun. So, tot your scores up. How have you done this evening? Out of 50 points possible on the table for you this evening. Tot your scores up. Let us know, as you always do, across social media. However, if you are playing against people and you need to break those scores and you want to find out who your winner is overall, maybe you want to award them a special mug or anything from somewhere, here you go. Your tiebreaker is this, the escalator. You can tell I've been looking at the London Underground this week, can't you? I can't tell you why. I'm up to something as usual. But the escalator at Angel Tube Station is the longest on the London Underground. But how many feet long is it? So the escalator at Angel Tube Station is the longest on the London Underground. But how many feet long is it? Remember, as always, not long, not long, not long. Do, 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 do. And 3, 2, 1. It's 197 feet. The escalator at Angel Tube Station is 197 feet. I've been up and down that a few times. It's one of the very few that I will stand on the right and not walk all the way up. There we go. That is it. That is all. Oh, well, wait, what are you doing back? You're supposed to be off screen. I'll stay there then. Right, so that is the end of the... It's all gone wrong. The computer me wants to dominate now. Right, so that is it. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thank you very much for being with us. Very, very much, as always, appreciate your company. So thank you very much for being here. Let us know how you got on. We're pre-recorded this Saturday, don't forget. I'm pre-recording it pretty much. I've got 2 more rounds to finish off and then going to pre-record it straight away sooner I've turned everything off on here. That is Saturday. Now, don't forget, next Thursday night, it is one heck of a quiz we have got for you next Thursday evening. Not only do we have syncing, so it's your audio round back next week, audio round next week. Okay, so that is point 1. Then we were introducing MND as the charity, the motor neuron disease. We're introducing them for 1 week only. And in association with MND, we're also being joined by Lily James. Now, I've written the questions for Lily, so the questions are still in keeping with what you would normally find from the quiz. So yeah, that is, I've written them all, and I know because she sent me an email earlier, she's recording them pretty much as we speak at the moment. So next week, audio round, MND as a charity, and Lily James. That's a belting quiz for next Thursday night. You do not want to miss. Thank you as always. We will see you all very, very soon. Pre-recorded as always on Saturday at the moment. And again, if I see any of you around, or if you see me around, because I'm at the football on Saturday afternoon. So if anyone sees us around, come over, say hello. I'm more than happy to sit and take photos and have a chat, as I always do. We'll see you soon. Take care, and as always, please stay safe.